Uh, Hi, everyone.
Oh, well, okay. Here we go.
Welcome, one and all, to the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast for our previews and predictions of Survivor Series. I am the devilishly handsome outlaw himself, your king of extreme, Phil KOE, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, the conqueror of the ethereal, the lord of the Scottish Highlands, and one damn handsome man, if I do say so myself, joined by one of the indomitable cast members of the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast, the one, the only.
Your champ, Chicken. How we doing, folks?
You rapscallion ne'er-do-well. That belt reign ends tonight. It ends this evening here. It'll be the greatest Thanksgiving that we could all have is the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast coming back here. Right here to Phil KOE's shoulder. That would be something that we would all give thanks for this season. But yes, folks, this is a very special Survivor Series. One that, folks, a lot of people don't know the stipulation, but the winners of the Men and Women's Survivor Series and the winner of the 25-man Battle Royal have a very special distinction in that those 11 individuals will not be cut in next week's round of cuts. So, it's a whole different form of surviving in this Survivor Series. So, folks, yes, be ready for it. And, yes, let me just make sure that you are getting the sweet... Survivor Series. Yes, you're getting the sweet, beautiful summer sounds that are my voice. And folks, for a moment, you're getting two Phils for the price of one.
Oh, dear.
But don't worry, you will not be charged double admission for this amazing, amazing gift that has been
Gonna have to do a discount double check if we have that again.
Yes. But yes, and apparently Tony will see it as Tony sent his video in.
I haven't seen it yet. As soon as he does, I'll have it on screen. But yeah, Tony's mailing in his picks this week. He's not able to make it to Phil's live, but
I don't know. Mail-in ballots, you know me. I'm not too keen on all that.
Chris, I am all for bets, sir. I am all for bets if you want to do another round.
How we doing there, Justin Chris of the Yanked Up Podcast? Be sure to check him out. But also, folks, Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast, it's the place to be. You can find Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast on YouTube, Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast on Spotify, RevRest Pod on Twitter and Twitch. Folks, our kingdom grows by the day. You can find this guy, Big Buckin' Empire, on YouTube and Facebook, Big Buckin' Entertainment on Twitch, and you can find this devilishly handsome outlaw at KOE Nation on YouTube, KOE Nation on Twitch, and now KOE Nation on TikTok. That is K as in King, O as in, oh my God, it's the King of Extreme, E as in Extreme, KOE Nation. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, folks. Yes, my kingdom grows and expands by the day as well. But we are here to see about a series and if people will survive it here at Survivor Series. So Chicken, without further ado, let's start off with Tony wants us to guess which one's going to be the opener for the evening.
So we're assuming one of these might actually fall into the pre-show. I don't think they would do that to the Royal Rumble. I think the Royal Rumble will open it. I don't know which one will get kicked into the pre-show, but I'm going to say our opening match will be the 25-man Royal Rumble.
God, that I was 50-50 on that and the tag team match between Usos and RK Bro.
That was my second choice.
So just for difference sake, I'm gonna go with Usos RK Bro and watch one of these matches make it on the pre-shows. Son of a biscuit.
Yeah, I know, right?
But yeah, I'm gonna go with RK Bro Usos. And now I suppose let's start off with that match. We'll get into the Battle Royal a little later. RK Bro
let me pull it up.
Usos. Let's pull up. Let's look all like.
Yeah, I know. We got to use what production value and quality we do have.
I was about to say we got to make this all like Hollywood flash and flary and stuff. Okay, so you got RK Bro versus Usos and their penitentiary. So, Chicken, which way do you give this one, champ?
Okay, I got two minds about this one because I really think this one could go either way. A lot of times, RK Bro, if title's not on the line, usually they take the L. But with this one, I can't remember if last pay-per-view was a Bloodline sweep or not. I don't think you can sweep every pay-per-view as the Bloodline, though. And we're starting to see a little less intrigue between... I think the brothers got to lose a little bit here. I'm taking RK Bro. That way they can get scolded a little bit during the show. It helps build a little storyline that can carry over in the next few weeks because there's so many, up and coming tag teams just ready to go against the Usos right now. I think we need a little drama while they develop some new stories. So I that's the only reason I'm picking RK Bro is so Roman can get upset with them. They don't get the little tap on the head and good puppy. Yeah. And RK Bro's so over right now. Why not? Like just keep giving it to us.
I want to agree with you. I really do, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go with the Usos on this one. I just got a feeling, and I think this is gonna be the moment where if this isn't the moment where Riddle turns on Orton, there's gonna be some dissension sown between the two. It's going to be the beginning of their feud breaking down. And, you can say I'm a dreamer, but I could even see Riddle hitting Orton with an RKO.
Oh, God.
Yes, you can say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. So, yes, I've got the Usos.
Can we have that happen with RK Bros winning? That would be even more fun.
It'd be kind of hard to do that, though.
I know.
Because if they lose, that's the reason for the dissension. That's the reason for the tension there.
Maybe I'm a dreamer. Maybe I'm a dreamer.
Hey. So, all right. We got some difference here right off the bat. So, all righty. Champ Chicken for now anyways. Okay. Let's see. We got the United States champion, Damien Priest versus Intercontinental champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, Chicken, I have to ask, who do you have and why is it Damien Priest?
Well, yeah, there's Shinsuke's just, he's there to take a pin right now. He's the
jobber to the stars.
Exactly.
He'll lay down for that 1, 2, 3, no matter who you are. That's just.
I love it. That's good.
I'm sorry, it's true. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Damien Priest on this one. Shinsuke will help bring him up. Shinsuke's got a hell of a lot of experience. Yeah. And he's a hell of a wrestler.
I think it'll be a fun match to watch. I
mean, it's certainly not like a match of the year contender.
If we were doing confidence picks, this one would be pretty high on Damien Priest.
This would be my 3-point confidence pick if we were doing that. Which I think was funny. The last time we did confidence picks, it actually didn't really matter to what the ultimate outcome was. It was the funniest thing. Like it would have, we even punched the math and it would have come out the same. So it was just another way for us to mind fuck ourselves the whole event. So
that's the fun part. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll come back to that one. Let's move up to the top of the list since you picked a match like right in the middle of my list here. All right. Raw versus Smackdown men's 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series elimination match. What do you got?
I mean, shit. I mean, you got Raw, you got Seth Rollins, you got Finn Balor, you got Kevin Owens, you got Bobby Lashley, you got the other guy. I'm sorry. This is I'm looking at Ensign Ricky right here. It's like, we got Captain Kirk, Spock, Bones, and Ensign Ricky. Guess which one ain't coming back? Ensign Ricky's gonna go. And then you turn over to the SmackDown side, and it's like, other than Drew and Jeff, look at this team of jobbers.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm sorry, this is gonna be a Raw win. There's no way it can't be. The only exception is Drew McIntyre going nuts and going on a Claymore fucking just spree. I gotta let my dog out.
No, you're fair. That was the only thought I had with this one too that could go towards SmackDown was for that very reason and the addition of Sheamus. But then I saw Hardy. I think that's what Phil, I was just getting to the point where I was like, I see Drew, I see Sheamus, and that was the late addition. I was like, oh, it could be SmackDown, but then I see Hardy back there. I'm like, nope, Raw wins. It's just like, I'll never side with Hardy again on anything.
Oh, ouch, ouch. Like, no, I can't even remember. Like, I just love for the rest of this event. I don't care if everybody tells me, no, it's this guy. He is now other guy for the rest of the event. But yeah, it's going to be Raw, and he's going to go out quickly.
Yeah, I agree. So we'll see what Tony has on that one. So far, we only got one match difference. Next up, we'll talk about the Raw versus SmackDown Women's 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match. Holy shit. So Phil?
All right. I'm going to let you take this one first.
I'm going to go SmackDown.
Unfortunately, I'm going to agree for one reason, and it's because the SmackDown team has a member, somebody in their team, which has the most championship wins, has the most, really has held more titles than anyone else, and that is Vacant. And Vacant is on SmackDown's team, and that TBA to be announced. I'm sorry, but I think that's going to be the difference maker that gives them the W. And so, I gotta go. I gotta go with SmackDown. Did they finally announce who the mystery?
Oh, God damn it! Yeah, what's her name? She's on. I think she's in. Yeah, she's in the picture. Yeah, I'm like drawing.
Well, they've been releasing people so fast that they got
to
put new people in that they haven't even built yet. But no, I think this is also Sasha.
It's Tony Storm. Tony Storm. Duh.
Oh well, yeah, Tony Storm. I recognize. I was just who's the one in the middle there?
Bianca.
No. In the middle of SmackDown team with the green hair.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar with SmackDown women. Here's your whole list here. So you got Bianca, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Carmella, Queen Zelina, and then the SmackDown, you got Sasha, Shotzi, Shayna Baszler, Natalya, and Tony Storm.
Oh, Shotzi
so that's
Blackheart.
Shotzi.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. She changes her hair color every 3 weeks, so that's
it makes it real fun.
I get a pass on that. So, yeah. I think this is going to be SmackDown getting back a little bit of something here. I think this is Sasha Banks getting her win back on Bianca Belair from WrestleMania, and it allows us to go forward into next year's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Team SmackDown here as much as I really want to see Rhea Ripley just destroy this whole thing and
that's not going to
take the overall W. No, they haven't been pushing her for
the only other one
lately.
I could see they really try to push over, which she's already feuding, is Liv Morgan, but this isn't the match to do that in. You do that in your brand, not on
it's like,
not on a
damn it, I'm looking
pay-per-view.
at this tiny screen. I'm like, where the fuck did I put my glasses? And like, so I'm having
fair enough.
Moments. Okay, we've got Becky versus Charlotte, the Queen versus the Man. Well, champ, I'm gonna let you take this one first.
So there's a couple of things with these two. We've seen time and time again, Charlotte can take a pin and it does not impact her. Like she can come back from that pretty damn fast, pretty damn easy. Plus, prior possible shenanigans with her going off script a couple times could be another reason why she's probably going to take the pin tonight. I don't think Becky can take the pin and still come out of this in the same way. So I'm going Becky. I'm like this for me. I think this would be a medium to high confidence pick if I was going to go that route. But yeah, I'm definitely going Becky.
Yeah, I'm going to go Becky, but not confident at all. I think really just because Charlotte hasn't been playing ball lately has been the main reason. So goddamn, other than that tag match and opening match, and we'll get to the Battle Royal here soon. We've been kind of down the line, but we'll see how Tony also messes this up here in just a minute.
Yep, I got his video ready to go as soon as we're done here.
Nice. So we've got.
I assume this will be our main event. We'll talk about the Royal Rumble here in a minute, but Big E versus Roman Reigns. Oh, yeah, definitely Roman Reigns. I'm surprised Because I think the Go Home show, Big E ran Roman Reigns out of the ring and made him, got him over looking big. Just with that kind of like that. Every time they do shit like that, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, the guy that ran away always wins. It's like,
everyone's like, this is the one. Could Big E win this? And I'm like, that's what they do.
Want you
that's like, oh shit, Big E could win this shit.
No,
it's gonna be a Roman Reigns one-way beatdown.
And this is also why I think this is why I think the Usos lose earlier in the night in one of the earlier matches. You might be right. That might be the opener. And that's why I wanted to pick that as the opening match, is because if the Usos lose right away and Roman's like picking on him the whole damn fight, and it looks like Big E might actually win it, then Usos come out, fuck over Big E, and Roman gets the 1, 2, 3, and the Usos redeem themselves, and then you get to have all kinds of drama and whatnot on the next following week's, next week's show. So
then we come to the 25-man.
Do you have the whole list?
I do. I've got it consists of Ricochet, T-Bar, Mansoor, Cesaro, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, Eric Ivar, R-Truth, Drew Gulak, AJ Styles, Amos, Sami Zayn, Angel, Umberto, Apollo Crews, Commander Aziz, Otis, Chad Gable, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Shanky. I like Shanky's chances. I'm liking him.
You're a funny guy, Phil.
So Tony said we get two picks.
Yep.
One worth 2 point.
Yep.
One worth 1 point. So as a champ, I'm going to let you go first.
Whew. I've been really, really trying to figure out. So a bunch of tag teams in here, but there's 25 men. So obviously it's not a tag team Royal Rumble. But it's just a lot of tag teams. So that eliminates quite a few people in my mind. Like I don't see why you'd have one half of a tag team be in there unless it's AJ. So AJ for 1 point. I can see he is the most electrifying man in sports entertainment today. So he does somehow make sense by using Amos to win it. I could see that happening. I think my 2 point pick, I'm going to go R-Truth. Or no, Ricochet.
I was like, no, I wrote it down.
I was looking at R-Truth. I would pick R-Truth if it wasn't for his that same gimmick. Like, you don't win a Royal Rumble if that's your only thing is the 24-hour bullshit. Like, it's a good gimmick. It's a fun thing. But, like, this really does nothing for anybody if R-Truth wins. So it doesn't make sense to me. So Ricochet. I think Ricochet is that's my 2 point pick. He's been doing really well lately, and please God, don't cut Ricochet.
No, I'm with you on that, but I think unfortunately Ricochet has about as much chance as Shanky is walking away with this one.
Gotcha.
So my 2 picks, my 1 point pick, Sami Zayn.
Really?
Yep.
Just because the late, that's why I thought like it's got to be a face, or that's one reason why I thought Ricochet, just because Sami Zayn's going to be one of the last ones in there.
Yep. And everyone's going to think I'm insane until you see him probably in the final 4. Otis.
Okay.
Vince McMahon is really high on Otis. He fucking loves Otis. And this would be another way to put him back into our attention. And so those are my 2 picks, right, wrong, or indifferent. And yep, Sami Zayn, Otis. I'm going for a heel sweep on that one.
Nice.
But now we've got somebody with a mail-in ballot. The one and only, the 10-time former champion. Oh, don't worry, I'll stretch for time while you get that pulled up. The one and only Tony G, despite the fact that he's a rapscallion ne'er-do-well who has robbed me of championship glory many times, here is a Tony G with his picks. Chicken, let it rip.
All righty, here we go.
Hey, everybody. Tony fucking G here, and these are my predictions for WWE Survivor Series 2021. Sorry I couldn't be there live with Phil and Chicken, but hey, I will be there live for the review, for the results, for the breakdown, and I'm guessing, since I'm expecting a perfect prediction card tonight, to be crowned champion of the RWP for the 11th time. So, without further ado, I'm going to predict my opening match is probably going to be the tag team champions versus the tag team champions, RK Bro versus the Usos. I think that's going to start the show if it doesn't get relegated to the pre-show. Now, WWE's still doing this thing where they don't even tell you the card the day of. So anything could happen, and we know how much they like to bury the Usos on the pre-show, so it wouldn't surprise me. But if they don't bury them to the pre-show, I think they will be the opening match. So, with that said, I think a slight advantage to RK Bro in this one. I don't know why. I think the smart money is to pick the Usos. I really do. But for some reason, my gut is telling me to go with RK Bro. I'd rather see the Usos win. I think that's a way more deserved. I still don't like RK Bro. I don't give a shit. It's not entertaining to me. Anywho,
How do you not love RK Bro?
Next up, let's go with the 25-man battle royal, and we're going to pick a 2-point pick and a 1-point pick in this one. And it's kind of in the same grain. My 1-point pick is going to be Omos. I think he's going to be the last man standing. I think they're going to go with something here, some dissension between him and AJ Styles. I think Omos could end up winning, but the reason he's on my 2-point pick is because my 2-point pick is AJ Styles. I think it's going to look like Omos is the winner. AJ's going to come back in the ring, dump him over. Hey, man, sorry. It is what it is. It's all, it's just business. Don't take it personal. AJ Styles is my 2-point pick. Omos my 1-point pick. Let's see. Next up, let's go with the IC title versus the US title. Nakamura versus Damien Priest. And God, I would love to see Nakamura do something worthwhile, but we all know that's not going to happen. Easy Damien Priest victory in this one. I'm hoping for a really good match. This one could burn the place down if they did it right, but I doubt they'll give him the right amount of time, and unfortunately it'll probably be another dud. But this one should be really good. I'm hoping it's going to be good. All right, let's go with the Women's Championship. Charlotte versus Becky. Now, I think they're working us. I really do. I think they're working us. I think this is all just a ploy. I think they're just trying to hype this thing up. I don't think they're as at each other's throats as this thing's coming off to be, so we'll see. Regardless, doesn't matter. These two know each other inside and out. They're going to have a great match. You know this one is going to be good. But I do think it comes down to if there is some real animosity, and we know that there was between Charlotte and some of the higher-ups, I think that's probably going to come into play here. And for that reason alone, I think maybe a punishment, but not really a punishment. Charlotte's going to eat the loss here. Becky's going to get the win. That's my gut feeling on this one. Smart money's always on Charlotte, but I'm going to go with Becky on this one. The women's Smackdown team versus the women's Raw team. You guys, I'm sure, have already broke it down. I'm picking the women's team Raw. Coin flip, honestly.
Damn.
The build for this pay-per-view has been terrible, non-existent, really, so the rivalry doesn't really feel like it means anything. So, whatever. And same with the men's, honestly. Let's predict that real quick. I'm going with the SmackDown men's team to beat the SmackDown Raw team. So, usually the Survivor Series match is one of the best matches of the year, and I'm not even looking forward to them this year,
with the
if that tells you anything.
men's team.
WWE has been so blah for me this year, even with fans back now.
Yeah,
it's hard to get invested in a lot of this stuff, especially when they do the draft, and now we're supposed to pretend like these people are so devoted to a brand that they've been on for not even a month. It's ridiculous. If you're going to do the draft, do it the week after WrestleMania, because that's when it feels like a new season has begun, right? Not before the end of the year, not before the brand versus brand warfare. It's ridiculous. At one point, one of these teams had everybody from the other brand a couple weeks before the team was announced. So, I'm going with the men's SmackDown. I'm going with the women's Raw. Figured, split the difference. I'll probably be completely opposite wrong, but that's what I'm going with.
You will, T.
Okay, and that leaves the main event. Of course, I'm hoping for a really good one here, but I think we all know the outcome. Big E versus Roman Reigns. It's going to be Roman Reigns. Is there any question about it? So, honestly, I think these guys could have a really good classic match, but it's probably just going to be more of the same. Big E looks like he could win. Roman does a little bit of chicanery. You probably see an appearance by the Usos. Roman Reigns gets the W. I don't know that we'll see a Brock Lesnar appearance here. I doubt it. Maybe, but I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it. So, those are my picks. I like my chances here. I really do. I think I'm going to have a perfect night, guys. I mean, I'm feeling good about this. I think it's time for title reign number 11 for yours truly, Tony G. And I will see you guys later tonight for the show, for the results, for the review, and obviously to put the strap back on the shoulder that it belongs to be on. Folks, I will see you then. Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Tony fucking G here. And
let me get this guy off the...
that ne'er-do-well bastard.
Okay, we'll have a definite winner tonight.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking over it. The Battle Royal, we're all over the place. So something's going to happen there. You know, Tantui 10 Man, you Philosopher King yet again, you Phil Kiwi, the true champion, and our future president. Both those things are 100% true. So, yes.
We shall see.
But so we'll just real quick recap here.
Okay.
For the tag team championship or tag team versus tag team match, Tony has RK Bro, Chicken has RK Bro, and I have the Usos. For the openers, me and Tony both have the tag team match to open. Chicken has the Battle Royal. So interesting there. For the Battle Royal, for 1 point picks, I have Sami Zayn, Chicken has AJ, Tony has Omos. For 2 point picks, Chicken has Ricochet, I have Otis, and Tony has AJ Styles. 2018 Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast Wrestler of the Year, by the way. For the ICU versus the United States, we all have Priest. No shock there. For the women's versus women titles, Raw and Women's Championships, we all got Becky. No shock there. For the World versus Universal, we all got Roman. No shock there. When we get to the Women's Survivor Series match, we've got Tony went with the Raw team. You and I, Chicken, went with the Smackdown team.
Mm-hmm.
And then just the opposite for the Men's Survivor Series. Tony went with the Smackdown team for the men, and you and I went with the Raw team for the men. So
that could be where Tony catches up then.
It could be or that could be where it just gets decided.
Falls apart.
Tony's going to be out of contention. So yeah, this could be the one. Now for you and me, Chicken, it all boils down to which match opens and the tag team match. That's basically it. So
and then and then the Battle Royal can throw things off.
The Battle Royal could throw some. If I could be like, I got him. I'm a fucking point ahead of this bastard.
And then all of a sudden Ricochet wins. I'll be like,
bitch. Oh, that would just be
that'd be fantastic.
So, folks, if you want to see what happens and who's going to win and who will reign supreme and who will be the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion at the end of this night, you are going to have to tune in here when Survivor Series is over and find out who survived this series, folks. But until then, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us for this preview and prediction of Survivor Series 2021. I am your King of Extreme, Phil KOE, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, the Lord of the Scottish Highlands, the Prince and Potentate of the political parlance, and one damn handsome man, if I do say so myself. Signing off and handing it off to my indomitable broadcast partner of this evening, the one, the only...
Again, your champ. Hey, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you come back after you watch the show, and we'll give you a breakdown of how we thought it went. Announce who the winner of this prestigious piece of metal here will be. Of course, it's going to be me. But no, as always, look forward to talking to you all again later. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see y'all tonight. As always, appreciate you. Love you. Bye.